ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯃꯛꯇꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯁ꯭ꯔꯝꯅ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ 85 ꯁꯨꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯔꯦꯟ ꯕꯥꯏ ꯁꯦꯔꯦꯟ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯦꯔꯦꯟ 1 ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯦꯔꯦꯟ 2 ꯃꯈꯥꯊꯪꯇꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯛ ꯁꯤꯌꯥꯔ ꯇꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯒꯦ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ TBC ꯍꯣꯜ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜꯁꯦ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯁꯨꯡꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯒꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ 54 ꯁꯨꯕ 54 ꯁꯨꯕꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟꯗ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯥꯡꯀꯛ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯒꯦ Embederics TBC Goodwill Ambassador Reports. First of all, before I put down my first ever official report as the TBC Goodwill Ambassador, I want to thank the TBC admin for giving me to the opportunity of becoming one of the TBC Goodwill Ambassadors in the TBC community. My life and I are also grateful, and it shall always be our pleasure to serve the community. My wife and my wife and I arrived in Nigeria on the 1st of March 2020, and we were given a warm reception by the general coordinator of these events, Dr. Solo and his team. It should be noted that admins sent food towards and US dollar 21,000, and it was divided to fit the poor in three locations: the east and the north and the south part of the country. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯝ ꯁꯝꯅ 2020ꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯏꯐ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ 1st ꯃꯥꯔꯆꯇ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯗꯥꯛꯇꯔ ꯁꯣꯂꯣꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯏꯁꯇꯔꯟ ꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯅꯣꯔꯠ ꯁꯥꯏꯠ ꯁꯥꯎꯠ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯛꯅ ꯂꯩꯖꯗꯕ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯛꯅ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯥꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯦꯕ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯆꯪꯕ ꯃꯆꯥꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ TBCꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯨꯗꯅꯤ. We arrived to the each states IGNU on the 2nd of March, and after press conference, we traveled to the Abakali and fit over 200 persons gathered at the Central School NGBO in Ebonyi States. Mamangsu ay pathok sakre. ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯒꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯒꯅꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯊꯨꯡꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯇꯔꯟ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ 2nd ꯃꯥꯔꯆꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯀꯟꯐꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯈꯤ. ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯝꯕꯥꯀꯥꯂꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯒꯤ NGBO ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜꯗꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯗꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤ 200 ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟ 200 ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯊꯈꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯟꯐꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ. ꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯦꯟꯗꯤꯀꯦꯞ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯍꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯅꯍꯥ ꯃꯆꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯃꯇꯧ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯅꯥꯛ ꯈꯨꯟꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒ ꯃꯇꯧ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯍꯤꯡꯍꯟꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯆꯪꯊꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯒꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ. The above pictures are some of the peoples we are defeat our first location. I must confess that when my team and I saw these people's wave, ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯌꯧꯔꯨꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯗꯤꯇꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯥ ꯎꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯀꯞꯄ ꯋꯥꯏꯐ ꯃꯤꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯄꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯀꯞꯄ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯎꯕꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ. Their situations are beyond our migrations, imagination. As you can see from this image, some suffer from the chronic health conditions like person with the paraplegia, or people with the cognitive disability, and people with the intellectual disabilities, such as people with Down's syndromes. ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡ ꯍꯦꯟꯗꯤꯀꯦꯞꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯊꯛꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ so many poor peoples ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯕ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯋꯤꯜꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯅꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞ ꯕꯥꯏ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯞ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯔꯤꯁꯦ. We also have the wheelchair users. Just to the mentions a few, we wave Again, while sharing this food item, because we strongly believe that some particular group of humans should not lack the minimum which is food, not to the mention that of the medical intention. I we also have wheelchair. ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯈꯣꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯋꯤꯜꯆꯤꯌꯔꯁ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯧꯀꯤ ꯐꯝꯃꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯖꯗꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯋꯤꯜꯆꯤꯌꯔ ꯀꯌꯥꯁꯨ ꯄꯨꯔꯒ ꯆꯠꯇꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯖꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯗꯤꯀꯦꯞ ꯄꯥꯔꯁꯟꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯕꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯎꯁꯤꯗ ꯎꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯦꯟꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦ. Not to the mention that of the medical intentions of the mothers after the receiving this food, we witness tears of joy coming from them, and some even prayers like they speak of the language we do not really understand. I will say they pray in the tongues to thanks us once more. Thanks you, TBC and Min, for this great initiative. The next location, still in the it was to the Federal Technic Hospital and the Ambakaliki, where we share food to the over 306 persons and their care gifts. Haibidi koi mi chahum hena naraga leiba moigi jaga du naraga leiram haiba tare. Hospital de da masagi mai ngamjaba chana thakna ba chinjak te kai digi mai sing thau thum moro kaya puraga madei da koi leiriba koi good wins ambassador sing sina magi team work sing Dr. Solo loina magi team sing loina raga haiba Nigeria gi fiziki lamse sta awa sing sui matiang pangi neba. Then satpa ngamjadraba koi handicap oiba mamit ujadraba halam mayang sing sigi adi mana tadaba wangang mayam sing sigi mogi tarka oibasing so puraga makoibu mention tawbiribneba ida uriba poster and article mayam sing se MUC Dr. Solob with Honorable Ambassador adagi mahaki wife my family and my colleague my team sing lunaraga Nigeria gi hai mafam sing sida laira mayam adagi school gi ambakalika school sing sida conference story mayam sing sini my post an article si ne good and wins tawbung amba sai praja sing sigi laira praja pitri the whole pitri sida in terms of koi masing thingamdana koi lairo praja masing thingamdana lay sam ina khumba khar khakdana in countlet torga koi ina khum sing si lay ni makoi sing siga chamana ma mongi hing ngamna gi damakta koi ji karama khungthang singsan ga dege haiba se da koi TVC the billion coin koi private society ase koi se koi organization siling khalaga ladiba praja sing si da koi kari gum khadi koi to ngamgadra haiba gi pandam amadi khongthang amaga loina sangsala leba sibune. The last location was visited with the team leader in Ivory States was here and see some of the pictures from the Holy Ghost Foundation School in Ambakalika. Haiba Ambakalika gi school sister my foundation sister uriba ko pictures de uri kholi mayam singse sigi jaga se leader sing na tawri magi keno duniba si de piri mayam singse se si yingbiyo sida magi saningai thaningai di thau thum morok sing madu dakar o mi himdi hingmudi dakar o sing dunia ba se pura piri ba kholi me awa mayam sing sida sukum mayam sing sini. It should be noted that my co-Goodwill ambassador from the United States, Stephen Kofi, will be joining me in the Lego of the perform Goodwill in some local community there, and from there we shall be the moving to the Cameroons. Haidi mahaki co ambassador haibidi koi hojisi ambassador oibiriba koi sa ambek kamagi chatminariba co oinminariba ambassador mingoina pa pallaba Stephen Coffee United States of America dagi paka loinaraga haiba will be joining to the middle logo of performance goodwill some local communities there lariba jaga dagi koi local gi laikai community members sing su unadana sagi mai awana hangnariba kholiba mayam sing se koi moving to the Cameroon the salaga sumba mayam sing sini sida uli post in article sing se. I want to use this opportunity to thank God for giving us our TVC admin and inspiration to the help to the post. And isora thagat phongdok pa wahe mani masi show ko opportunity tabri mayam sing se pbri mayam sing isora thagali ni suma tobungamba lairaba praja sing si awana tara mayam sing si mateng tobungamba dubuni khuni isora thagat piraga sibuda dingaman view ga admin gi gano toraga khuna thagat chariba tawri mayam sing se. I want to thank Dr. Solo who made this possible by the managing all of our movements and safety all over the Nigeria. Nigeria level lamsista Africa Nigeria level yamna waba kaisu tawang ngamjadaba public mayam ama leiribne Nigeria Africa mayam in the world pithibi mang de khwadi lairba mayam sing marakta sum khuju amane du hojiki yam chin safagre hai bising se hoji safety ore mukui haidi yam thoidong na hena madam lo wara mo kolom yam do TBC community se la kan da awa parja mayam singse ho matiang pang na yum leje do yum sabi ba ani anaba laeng ngom da anaba laeng ba sai mai wheelchair da ka wa hin PB ba sani ngai ta ba chang pip cheng PB ba mai masa ma su laik ta mangam da masa ma su laik ta mangam da hon bi just ina khun ba amaga zak lai de chap mana na hon ri ba su ba ekoi good will asibu koi derivative TBC community ho member khuri mang na ma gi to bungam ngam singse ekoi sing tha da ka oi. Thus, I want to also thank Mr. Amishi and his wife, Mr. Preston Ishak, Ekegua, Jasper, and Dubashi, Joshua, Bright, and Mary. Finally, I want to thank all those who help this possible in our way of others. Haiba group singse yauriba ina panjari mawangda panjari ming singse singse TBC communities na Nigeria nigi leriba Cameroon leriba jaga any pithribi whole mafam khudin chat chat tuna kui TBC community gi matang si yengdana kari ki to yawa do haiba mayam si hotnari uneba. Now, finally, I want to thank all those who have to the possible in one way or the others. I have not forgotten the JMC team with the Dr. Michaels, and I will head here by the thanking my wife Dorothy Mbe, who has also have been active during all this event. Masista, we honorable we mingona pala we da kuno se we ambassador we we ambassadors masamaki magi loinabi magi lumpi yaw my family yawraga sat satna de magi team works amadi GMC team ma'am sing si pullaga hariba awana tar ma'am sing se makugi miyeng makhada kui khutna biri bane sibu koina thagat pam thoi long life Nigeria, long life GBC, long life the admin ambassadors video and events the p magi video and article me am pire so ana koi video si yengraga so sara my article article sing se sara ko khangmina si second step hoina ambassadors TBC goodwill ambassador reports 2 from Abuja, Nigeria. After a press conference on Friday, 6 March 2020, we are immediately moved to the Garki, a small town about 5 kilometers away from the main city of Abuja. Mukoina to the 2020 ki March ki tang kuntaruk irai nimit Friday nimit asida conference sama chat yawat chatle Karawaida Garki haiba lamasista haiba Garki haiba lamase a small town apikpa town macha mani masi sarangna magi city Abuja haiba city sidigi kilometer manga muk chalaga leiba adu mafam amani. From the information we gathered, it's a refugee camp with the peoples that have run from the war, Boko Haram war in the northern part of the country. Hariba, kui jaga si kui migration, kui lanjin naba, the Yamanda Michelakwa, yamna refugee labor jagamani, Madam Dikan Boko Haram hariba jagasi, who yam kanna lan soknariba. Choba kan lanjao ma thui ma phama ma ne wa digi chen thorak bokol ko tori ba khu refugee lanjener po mayam sing se sigi kui mating pang na ba adu ma sat pane. I must confess here that their living condition in horrible, the lack to the basic need like water and the food matam da kui cha na thak na ba kui chinjak ising everything mayam sing se moi lanjener po ne maram wor kan awa cha ba thaw phang de awa ba kaya mayok nari ne si sing se chalaga kui mating pang ine ba chale ambassador ni na. Good shelter is also very big problem. Adi ma leifam sabham lajina rabani na magi leifam leite sabham leite sugum mayam singse marwena leifam dune shuttle dine dagar oise. Aduna so problem mo oiba. This is lifestyle along with the uncertainty of how long they will be the confined to this camp has a grave effect of their mental health condition. Adun lanjina rakra leiraba praja sing angang sing adi nipi angang leiriba mayam sing sigi makugi mentally problem lakpa chaningai thaninga leitabagi leinabagi pije chaksagi adugumba adigi masabu life risk oina sidana bo honarakpa choba hujiki Boko Haram haiji hujiki yam sathina lan achobo soknariba pikrab angang macha bawda lan mi oina sidnariba adugumba mafam amane Boko Haram u hanariba jaga amane madudigi chenthoraiba lanjenaraba praja sing refugee mayam sing sigi leibam safam singse maroina ko shelter to wa aduniba maru oise. This is lifestyle along with the uncertainty of how long they will be confined to this camp has grave effect on their mental health condition. Grave side kui mangfam kui siraga kui phumagi kano dongna laibagi type ama kui sira hato ga phumjala thamba adu mugi phibam ama kui lani matam isi laiba nga haktane ba kasu thu dona madu da kano oiba natte adu awaba sing sto kui mateng pangwa darkar oi haibaduni da coordinators, and the victims in the camp. We are so happy and grateful to be TBC admin for this gesture. ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯚꯤꯛꯇꯤꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗꯣ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯀꯦꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯂꯥꯟꯖꯦꯟꯅꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯧꯔꯥꯡ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯄꯥꯏꯈꯠꯄꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ. Many of them confess that they have not received this kind of gesture for so long. ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯖꯥꯟ ꯃꯤꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ. ꯃꯤꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯊꯧꯖꯥꯟ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯃꯤꯟꯁ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯛꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ, ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ, ꯐꯤꯖꯦꯠ ꯆꯥꯛꯆꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ, ꯑꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ, ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯐꯝ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯅꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ. Many of them confess that have not received this kind of the gesture for so long. Then, thanks you so much, admin, for putting a smile on the face of these victims. The camp leaders suddenly became interested in the TVC, and the Abuja coordinator promised to sign them off. Marandi ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯏꯊꯣꯡꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝ ꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯔꯠ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯁꯣꯜ, ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯍꯛꯆꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯕꯨꯖꯥꯒꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯋꯥꯔꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯔ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯋꯤꯟ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯔꯛꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ. ꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯎꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯤꯛꯆꯔ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯄꯣꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯊꯛꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯗꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤꯅ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯖꯦꯠ ꯆꯥꯛꯆꯥꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯛꯅꯕ ꯆꯦꯡ ꯍꯋꯥꯏ ꯊꯥꯎ ꯊꯨꯝ ꯃꯣꯔꯣꯛ ꯑꯦꯚ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯡ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯐꯝ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕꯁꯦ. Thanks you, TBC admin, for all that you are doing to the community, and may you remain blessed. ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯣꯠꯆꯔꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯅꯅꯣ? ꯖꯁ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯥꯟꯅꯅꯦꯕ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯎꯈꯠꯅꯅꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯄꯜꯂꯒ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯗ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨꯅꯤ. ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯁꯇꯔ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦ ꯗꯦꯔꯤꯛꯅ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ, ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯚꯤꯗꯤꯑꯣ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ. ꯃꯊꯪꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯁꯨꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯄꯣꯁꯇꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯥꯊꯣꯛꯆꯕꯗ ꯁꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯍꯨꯝ ꯁꯨꯕꯗ ꯅꯤꯡꯊꯤꯖꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯂꯝꯁ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯕꯇ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯨꯚꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅ ꯎꯠꯆꯒꯦ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯗꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯔꯥꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯈꯔ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯈꯪꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯦ. ꯁ꯭ꯇꯥꯐꯦꯜꯇꯤ ꯀꯣꯐꯤ TBC ambassador. First off, I would like to thank our wonderful TBC admin for selecting me a TBC ambassador. ꯃꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯄꯜ ꯀꯣꯐꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜꯗ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯣ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯕꯅꯤ. ꯀꯔꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ? ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ. ꯀꯅꯥꯅ? ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯌꯦꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯦꯂꯦꯛꯇꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯄꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕꯁꯦ. It has been truly blessing and an honor. ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ truly honorable ꯅꯤꯕ blessing ꯅꯤ. ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯊꯨꯞ ꯑꯀꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ blessing ꯃꯈꯜ ꯑꯃꯅꯤ. Even thought to the challenge that I went through to receive the proper visa to go to the Africa. Africa da chappa matamda magi challenge to that I was through the receive the proper of visa to go to Africa. Africa da chappa the magi visa with the proper standing magi any huji leba amag leba am sang matamda visa permission si yaw daga di sang du yaba natabnina adun proper visa du lo yaw yaw matungda man challenge amaga lunana haiba leba phom leba praja sing du simadi tawdaba yade haiba magi good win du ni adu udana widamaktaneba honoriba mayam sing. The challenge that I went to the through to receive the proper visa to go to Africa, it was all the world is to be a visitor of Nigeria and Cameroon. I arrived on March 9, 2020 in Nigeria. I was surprised to the finally be on African soil and a lifelong dream of mine. Am fazaba kanoni masida ina yamna fully ina kano to 100gasu we March ki tang mapal 2020 solising maga we kano says that 20 says that March ki tang mapal da mak Nigeria da thungre thungo matung says that sagi Nigeria gi soil di magi lai how da hai ni soil di lai how Africa gi soil di saujarakpa adigi magi manglan kya mangjar ki ba tawkhiba mayam du gi matang ni panbiri ba tawbiri mayam se. I was received by the worms reception by the general coordinator Dr. Solo for the Nigerian Mass Adoption Conference and many of our TVC family that I knew through the TVC broadcaster. That then as I arrived at my hotel, I was surprised again by more of our TVC family. And Bagderic wife Dorothy escorted me up to their rooms, and that is where I saw and meet with TV's ambassador and global trainer Mbe Derricks, who had just finished on online training. Haibadi Manata Mapalda, Kui Africa da Yoraba Matunda Magi coordinator Magi team sing Amadi, Dr. Solo, Nigeria gi Dr. Solo sing Solo Amadi Maki team, Luna Lunena, Kui ambassador Uibiriba, Kui honorable, Kui Mbe Derricks, Mahaki family, Magi wife, Mahana Scott over Lunena, Kui ambassador coordinator, Kui ꯃꯤꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯜꯂꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯐꯦꯟ ꯀꯣꯐꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯍꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇꯅ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯄꯨ ꯋꯦꯜꯀꯝ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯁꯦꯗꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯝꯕꯦꯗꯔꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯕꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯏꯐ ꯗꯣꯔꯣꯊꯤꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯣꯔꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯗ ꯄꯨꯁꯟꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯥꯕꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯦꯜꯀꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯔꯥꯎ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤ. Below you will see photo of 2-year area in the Lagos, Nigeria, where we fed many people and poverty. It really touched my heart to see the expression of the gratitude from the people of the village of receive this food. Many of the people had not eaten in days. Some of the people had tears in their eyes. ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯖꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯁꯦ. ꯃꯥꯅ ꯂꯥꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯐꯣꯇꯣ ꯑꯅꯤꯈꯛ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯎꯒꯅꯤ. ꯅꯥꯏꯖꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ kari haini fed many people in poverty. Kari haini, it's really touches my heart to see in the expression of the gratitude. Mana madu urumata na magi thamoi da phawa nungai taba. My adu heart touches thamoi yam sokpa adugumba kaino duni man urise aduna. Hai bisi jaga se attitude from people of village to receive the food. Sinjak saningai phangai leitabagi awawa leimatum sinjak mai chana thangma mayam thangma tamsida mokoi da phawa nungai mayam adugi manamdani. Many of the people had not eaten in day numit aduda ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯆꯥꯗꯅ ꯊꯛꯇꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯗꯦ. Many of the people ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ had not eaten a day ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇꯨꯗ ꯆꯥꯈꯤꯗꯦ. Some of the people had tears in their eyes. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯈꯔꯗꯤ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯤ ꯇꯥꯕꯗꯣ ꯎꯈꯤꯑꯕ. ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯐꯦꯟ ꯀꯣꯐꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯎꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯅ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯇꯁꯦꯁ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯈꯤꯕ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯁꯝꯂꯛꯄ ꯑꯥꯔꯇꯤꯀꯜ ꯃꯇꯦꯛꯇꯨꯃꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯒꯨꯗ ꯋꯤꯟꯒꯤ आर्टिकल से पाथोक्सबसे सिदे उरिबो फोटोसिनी कोई स्टेफेन कॉफीना माना लाको मतमदा नाइजर लाकपदा उगिबो मयामदो प्रजा सिंगसिदे उगिबो मागी थमोइदे फावगिबो मयामदुनी मिसिदे उरिबो मागी गुड एंड सॉल साना थकनबा फाउथु मोरक सिंग हवाई मयाम माना पुरगा आरिबो मयाम सिंगसिदे तौरिबो मयाम सिंगसे सिबुनी उलिसे ना सिदे लेरिबा नाइजीरिया गी लेरिबा लमसी एमो ए काइंड ऑफ कनोनी याम वाबा कोई फता हाउजी सेरंग हाउजी थकबा चाबगी फता हाउदी अमांग सोई हुंदोकपा जगह so many high dirty amount pa jaga ni si uliba mayam si uba matam na magi thamoi da tasin kanam phao khre mardi lady ba magi dukan ne lady ba digi lady ba mai si shop lady ba mayam sing si ura photo si ura ga di si lady ba lam se adu mati mot pa adu mati awa lam amani hai ba si compulsory hai ga ne ba si picture si ura kan ni embedded ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯐꯦꯟ ꯀꯣꯐꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯃꯣꯏꯗ ꯐꯥꯎꯈꯤꯕ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ 65 ꯁꯨꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯤꯌꯨꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯟ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯄꯨ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯀꯣꯛꯅꯅ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯟꯈꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯤꯌꯨꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯌꯨꯇ꯭ꯌꯨꯕ ꯆꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯣꯛꯅꯅ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯪ ꯍꯩꯗꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯕ ꯅꯠꯆꯗꯦ ꯃꯤꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯟꯖꯔꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨꯕꯝ ꯁꯥꯄꯤꯇꯝ ꯀꯨꯃꯥꯔ ꯃꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯝꯖꯤꯡ ꯂꯝꯇꯥꯛ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯩꯇ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯤꯚꯤ ꯁꯥꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯀꯤꯡꯒꯜ ꯑꯃꯈꯛꯇꯪ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯍꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯊꯥꯛꯇ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯨ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯆꯠꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯝꯖꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈꯤꯕ ꯂꯥꯟꯈꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯤꯌꯨꯔ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯚꯤꯌꯨꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯚꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯃꯔꯨꯞ ꯃꯄꯥꯡ ꯏꯆꯤꯟ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯈꯤꯃꯛꯅ ꯅꯪꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯆꯠꯊꯖꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁꯇ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯁꯕꯁꯀ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯐꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯚ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯣꯗꯀꯥꯁ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯟꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯀꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯊꯪ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤ ꯌꯥꯏꯐꯔꯦ ꯄꯤꯁ